All right, language adventurers, welcome. We're about to go on a quest, right into the very heart of spoken English. And today, we're not just learning some new words, oh no. We are unlocking the secret code of English slang.
So, let's get right into it. Have you ever been, listening to a native speaker, maybe in a movie or a song you like, and you hear these words that sound like English, but you can't find them in any dictionary? I'm talking about stuff like gimme or hafta. It can be super confusing, right? Well, trust me, you are not alone.
But here's the thing. It's not random at all. It's actually a secret code. It's what helps native speakers talk so fast and sound so natural. And in this explainer, we're going to hand you the key to crack that code. Together, we're going to unlock a whole new level of fluency.
So, you ready to learn your first spells? We're going to start with two of the most basic, most common bits of this verbal magic, give me and let me.
Okay, so the technical term for the secret we're unlocking, it's called reduction. Just think of it like a magical merging, where two, sometimes three words get squished into one. This is the trick. This is how you make your speech flow and sound supernatural when you're just chatting with people.
And check out how simple this transformation is. Give me magically becomes gimme. Like, give me that book. And let me turns into let me, as in, let me see that. And just like that, boom, you've learned your first two spells. But listen up, this is important. Every good spell book has a golden rule, and this one is absolutely crucial. These reductions, they are for spoken magic only. I mean it. Never ever use them in formal writing like essays or on your exams. Just think of it as a secret language you use with friends, not something you'd write in an official document. Okay, so you've got the basics down. Now it's time to level up, build those skills, and really fill out your spell book. Let's dive in and master some of the most common reductions you're going to hear like every single day.
So our first category, I like to call these the have incantations. This is where we take words like could or should, and we just merge them with have. It's a really fast, fluid way to talk about things that happened in the past.
Let's take a look at the pattern, because there's a clear one here. Coulda becomes coulda. Mighta becomes mighta. Must have, that turns into musta. Can you hear how much smoother you should have done something sounds? It just rolls off the tongue way better than the full formal you should have done something. It's all about speed and flow.
All right, next up, let's talk about the to transformations. This is another one that is just incredibly common. These are the spells that fuse a verb with the word to, and they let you talk about what you want, what you need, or what you plan to do, but at native speaker speed. Seriously, you are going to hear these all the time. For example, I'm going to go pretty much always becomes I'm gonna go. I have to leave gets shortened down to I have to leave. And then there's the classic, right? I want to becomes I wanna. Getting these down is absolutely essential if you want to sound natural.
Okay, our last big category here is what I call the of combinations. Now, this is a really powerful set of spells, especially for describing things. It's all about blending words like kind or sort with of, and it just makes your description sound way more casual and conversational.
And just look at how common these are. I kinda like it becomes I kinda like it. I have to get out of here turns into I have to get out of here. You'll also hear lots of people as lots of people. Oh, and here's a really tricky one. In front of. A lot of times that sounds like fronta, like park in front of the house. It's super fast, I know, but now you know the secret code.
All right, you ready for some advanced magic? Because there's one word that transforms more than pretty much any other word out there. We had to give it its own section. Let's talk about the art of you.
So the secret here is actually a really simple formula, a phonetic formula. When you have a word that ends in a T sound and it's followed by the word you, they mash together to make a cha sound. T plus U equals cha. Just remember that little formula. And I know you've heard this one before. Think about that song by the Pussycat Dolls. They weren't singing Do Not You Wish, were they? No, they sing Don't Ya. It is the perfect example of this rule. Don't plus you gives you don't ya.
Here's another one for you. Instead of saying the full formal I betcha, a native speaker is almost always going to say I betcha. See? There's that ch sound again. Bet plus you equals betcha.
Okay, now let's see how you can stack these spells together, because this is where it gets really interesting. Take this sentence. I'm gonna get you next time I see ya. Let's break that down. Gonna is going to. Getcha is get you. And ya is just another way to say you. That's 3, count 'em, 3 reductions in one tiny sentence. This is what natural, fast speech really sounds like.
Wow. Okay, we have covered a lot of ground, but I've saved the most powerful, the most common, and probably the most useful spell for the very end. So get ready for the ultimate reduction, dunno.
So what makes dunno so powerful? Well, it's how simple and how common it is. It's the master reduction of don't know, and I promise you, you will hear this every single day. It's got to be the most versatile spell in your entire spellbook.
And dunno has this unique power. Unlike the other reductions we talked about, this one is so common that it can stand all by itself. I mean, if someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer, you don't even have to say, I don't know. You can just kind of shrug and say, dunno.
So, there you have it. You now have the spellbook, you've learned the incantations, you know the secret codes. The classroom part of our journey, well, that's over. Now your own personal quest awaits.
So, what's your mission now? Well, number 1, always remember that golden rule. This is for spoken, informal magic only, okay? Number 2, start your field training. Really listen for these codes in songs and TV shows, in movies. And number 3, your first official mission, if you choose to accept it, just try using one. Just one of them. Maybe text a friend. Want to get coffee? Come on, you've totally got this.
And that's a wrap on our explainer of the secret code of English slang. The big takeaway here is that these aren't mistakes. Not at all. They're actually shortcuts that help you sound more natural, which leaves us with one final thought. Language is always changing, right? It's always evolving. So what do you think the next gonna or wanna is going to be? What's the next secret code that's just waiting to be written?